Wakaja hiukan lea betu kitokashila eja le woken we choza ni we waste we chaka wo tokashila ena tokata ke ena pija ena ogana lo wogla we trasha no wogla we a hedgehog de lo tokashila che ena lea betu ke oshi chala to tokashila ena ke lea betu ke le tono na je buhina jo ke leo homni woken we choza ni waste oniche la pelot tokashila and Alea Petukalana, Oshia Chechichelo, how Mitake Oyasi.
Council, we did invite the Black Pipe singers here today to do the flag song and other songs that they might wish to sing to the council. Brian Brown is the principal at Norris Elementary. He also is he runs the drum group. So we'll go ahead and let you do the flag song for us. Okay. Thank you very much for showing up today. We appreciate it. You want to maybe introduce all your singers before we get started, or okay, can you do that?
How am I not going to do? Brian Brown. Naha Chanum Sapo Owawa. Naha Norris Elementary. Naha Chanum Sapo Oka. Naha Yua Chante Wastea Napeju Zapabo. I am Brian Brown. I am the principal at Norris Elementary. And I am along here with the superintendent, Mr. Louis Krogman, is here to support us in what we are doing here at Norris Elementary. In 80 years plus, there has never been a drum group at Norris Elementary at Black Pipe School. And so we are honored and privileged to come before you and to show you what we have put together. This is a special group of young children, and they are really proud to be Lakota. And so we wanted to come and show you what we had compiled and what we have brought together. On January 10th, we were fortunate enough to sing up at the state capitol for the legislative rotunda. And we represented the Sicangu Oyate very well. And we was very proud of that. But today we come before you now even more prouder, because this is home. And all of you govern all the laws and everything that goes on the reservation. And we are very proud and honored to be here before you. And so with that being said, we talk about Tashiupo.
No, we can hear you from the mics on the table there. Yeah, that one worked right there, Brian. And this is mostly for the people that are watching on YouTube. So, and by the way, guys, everybody watches us on YouTube. So there's a lot of people out there who watch the council meetings. And
Girls, let's say your name. See what grade you're in. Okay. Every day at Norris Elementary, we start each and every day with a prayer song with these retaglitans. And then the boys render a flag song after that. So today we would like to share that prayer song with you before we render the Tawa Paha Onoa. Represents that we are thankful for our life. We are thankful for our relatives and our family. We are thankful for this Lakota Chohan, for this Lakota way of life. And so these girls run to this prayer song every day to remind us of the things that we're thankful for. Our school, our teacher, our council members, our tribal president, and everyone before him. Very thankful for that. So they are a reminder to us to be thankful for the things that we have in our life. My voice. Kiwi Chop Si Onomampi. We sing for the people. And that's what we're doing here today. Because we always want to give back. Because these things would not be possible if it was not for all of you that are standing around us. And Mr. Krogman, our superintendent, has supported these ways. And he believes in Lakota way of life. And that it's important to incorporate this into the White River School District. And so with his support, he has allowed us to be able to do this. And for being Lakota, this is what we remind the kids, that we do this for the people. So we are very honored, and we are very thankful, Mr. President, for you allowing us to come into your tribal council chambers and do this. We are very thankful. Pila Milo.
I just want to say that thank you, students, for coming in here. We don't very often get that chance to have people like you, kids like you, come in and that know how to sing and do a really good job that you did. So thank you guys for all coming in today. We appreciate it. Maybe our Black Pipe representative wants to say a few words.
Yeah, every morning in Black Pipe, if you're up early enough and outside on a good day, you can hear these guys singing and it echoes all throughout the entire community. I've known Mr. Brown for the last couple of years of my life, and he's very helpful in a lot of Lakota virtues. And you know, I also want to say thank you to Mr. Louis Krogman too. In high school, he was my history teacher, and you know, the academic in the academic field of high school social studies, they don't really go in depth in Native American studies, but Mr. Krogman here took time out of his life to make his own PowerPoint to give us a true background of Lakota history, and to see him go this far with the Black Pipe Singers, you know, in the White River School District. I say thank you for that. You know, it shows that the heart and soul that this White River School District's growing. And a lot of our kids come from White River School District. A lot of our kids from White River School District come from the Black Pipe community. And so, you know, to each and every one of you, I say thank you for coming here and singing for us and giving us a lift and spirit that we desperately need. And so, you know, thank you.
Council, we also have a monetary donation we want to give to the drum group. Brian, if you want to come get it, whatever you want to do with it, you know, give them a pizza party or whatever, you know. Thank you for coming over today. Thank you.
Mr. President, one last thing. So the students here have an honor song, and we would like to sing an honor song to honor all of you before we exit, if that is okay with your permission.
say one thing with your permission, Mr. President. And council members, thank you for allowing our district to come down here and do this. Thank you for letting the kids do what they love. It's just made a huge impact on them, on the school in Norris. Black Pipe Singers, you guys are awesome like usual. Just gonna say, these guys only started in October. All right, so it just goes to show you how capable our youth are, right? They just started in October. They didn't know any of the songs, any of the drum, but just with them showing up, going to practice every Tuesday, and you know, since we started this, these kids do not miss school. They are here. They are in school every day. They're getting their assignments done. They're listening to their teachers, and they're doing the right thing. So thank you to all the students, and thank you, council and Mr. President. So.
We have the chair of Black Pipe Community. She'd like to say a few words, and then we have Kathy. Go ahead.
So my name is Marla Ferguson. I'm the chairman for Black Pipe. And I just want to say thank you, Mr. Brown, for an awesome job you do with these kids, representing our community so well. I'm just beyond proud of you guys. Thank you, Louie. Thank you all you boys and girls. You do awesome jobs. Thank you so much.
I just wanted to tell you all, sorry, I'm emotional because I'm so proud of you, what you're doing today, especially my Sunday. Some of you are my relatives. My husband was a Woodinite, so I'm Woodinite and related to Black Bear. So some of you are my relatives sitting in a circle. And I just want to tell you how proud I am. Your voices are strong, and everything about you brings goodness to our hearts. And this is what we need. Sometimes things get really hard, and singing is healing. And so I want to thank you, Brian, the parents, Mr. Krogman, all of you for coming here today. I've seen you sing before, but I didn't get to talk to you. But I'm in near tears because I'm touched by what you've done, and I'm really proud of each and every one of you. Thank you.
I just want to thank you guys for coming today. You guys really lift our spirits when we have kids in here. It starts our day out really, really well. It's something that we do every day, but usually adult sings for us. So with you guys being here and reminding us of the 7 generations, I really appreciate that. I appreciate your voices, all of you, the parents, Louie. I thank you guys for coming and supporting your kids. Thank you.
We come around this way and shake hands and actually take a pizza.
Not yet. We're joking. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Good job. You did a good job. Sounded good. You sounded awesome. Good job with Charlotta. Good job. Oh, you did good. Good job. Good job. Proud of you. Proud of you. Good job. Good job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Good job. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Oh, you did good. Thank you. Good job. Good job.
Thank you for having us.
Good job.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thank you for coming. You did good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. You did good. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Hey, Brian. Thank you.
I might turn around and go home. At least at noon.
the first thing I thought of when I walked in.
So it stops going now.
At 11? It's already getting bad. I've been served since I was on council.
I know, right?
Said I would have been alright with it if you didn't say that. Thank you. You have a good day, Alex.
Martino, can you remove Alvin out of the chamber?
Did he do roll call?
Can you remove him out of the chamber?
You guys made my morning.
Good morning, council and administration. I know I just got here, but I'll probably head out early because it's already starting to snow pretty bad. But did we give anything for the children for their performance today? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay.
Good job.
It's getting bad now. They're sanding the hill.
You need what,
Mr. Chair, I'd like to move transportation if we can get it done today, it's kind of time sensitive.
we left off with the treasurer's report, and still have IHS to do this morning, and we also asked housing to come down and do a report, so I don't know if we'll get through it all. If not, we'll reschedule and have another meeting next week sometime.
I don't have anything pressing, so that's fine. You can get transportation, whatever.
Okay, all right, that's okay. Kathy, do you have something? What's going
We're
like?
gonna meet on this thing where I'll serve you.
What is it? Oh, yeah, we can do that too before we get started. Emily?
No, my comment is we could have a small food for everybody.
Okay, can we get a motion? We have Dwight that needs to be excused, Bill that needs to be excused, and Lila's gonna be late. Is there anybody else present prior meetings? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the excuses. I'll share. Second by Martha, question by Michelle. All in favor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Opposed?
Zero.
Not voting?
0.
Motion carried. Okay, we'll get started with transportation, or do you guys want to start with what you guys got served with? Do you want to go off the air for that, or? Yeah. Okay. Samantha, can you take us off the air, please?
Is Eric here?
Is that?
Eric?
Yeah, we get him in here.
Should we be an executive for it?
We probably should. Yeah. Is that your motion? When is that session?
There's still.
I can
on that same motion, I can make a motion to probably have your office or Rose Ashburn is now to us, draft a statement stating that any person that has any legal action with us from now or in the future, not represent us in that manner of like a spiritual thing or something, off resolution.
Go ahead, it's your motion, you got a second?
Yeah.
Is there any discussion on that motion? Or do you need to repeat that back? or-
Yeah.
Sorry.
Motion to not have, to have any person that is any legal issues with the tribe not represent us in that spiritual fashion, off reservation,
Okay.
On or off?
off and on.
Okay, we got a second by Cher,
I just have a
question by,
I have a question before we.
go ahead, Emily.
Thank you. So my question is just, is this, individual specific, or is this more like a blanket kind of announcement that, people are individually representing themselves, not the tribe, unless explicitly given?
Yeah, and
Let's, say it again.
Well, I just thought it might be
You're
better.
kind of amending his motion, so,
Well, I just thought if it could be a little bit more blanket, like in general, like that anybody representing, if they're doing that for themselves and not representing the tribe unless given that explicit directive or resolution or motion or something.
By this body.
Yes.
okay. Michelle, did you have a question? No? I need a question. Lila,
I have
go
a
ahead.
question. Fremont, hetos ki lukjana. Unko ki hai. Motion ki hai, unko ki hai. Chila IRA na treaty tokja. Cha unko ki hai. Dua wapkaha hanta unko ki shni cha. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, unless we find the right verbiage, how it, legally, I know what you guys are saying, and I agree with that, but I'm being cautious in that arena over here with the culture, the appropriateness of that, with that, like, I mean, do you guys know what I'm saying? Kind of,
I'll withdraw
yeah.
my motion until I
Clarification?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we probably should check with however treaty, because they would know the right language.
Or pre-treaty, because that's on us too. I mean, sorry to
Yeah.
say that,
But as long as we have the right verbiage to it, I mean, that's all I'm saying, that it doesn't come back and sock us in the face or anything. Because,
that's why I was just talking to like the people that were
Gina,
legal issues.
did you give me a
so,
resolution?
well, I guess, I mean, it's up to you guys, I'm just saying, I'm just being cautious there.
Well, he withdrew his motion, so we can have a little discussion later on when you have a little bit more time.
Yeah, ask him. Yeah, because I wanted to come back.
Emily, do you have a question, comment?
I have a question, thank you. Do we have anything that currently exists as far as like not necessarily just what we're talking about now, but just in general of an individual trying to represent the tribe without the tribe, you know what I mean? I just was wondering, rather than go down, like from a cultural representation to just trying to represent the tribe in general, because I don't think we do, and I think that might need to be a conversation, even when we're talking about copyright and our flag and the name Rosebud Tribe and things like that. So I didn't know if we could do it from a more general stance that would apply to certain things. I don't know.
Sure.
There is something that states that this body has to give anybody who's representing the Rosebud Sioux tribe that. So even for like our boards and stuff that we have, like the national boards, this body has to authorize that member. So there is something there, and I just don't want anybody to blend the confusion of us trying to prevent somebody from doing something. And the talks of IRA government and traditional law, I understand the difference, but when somebody says Rosebud Sioux tribe, to me that's IRA government, because that's our federally recognized name that the government gave us as an established tribe in 1934. So whatever other people do, we already know with the horrible incident that happened with the self-proclaimed chief last year who hurt some women, that we had a hard time, you know, getting a handle on that poor representation and shameful representation of our tribe. But as the IRA government, we do have the authorization to say who represents us and who doesn't off the reservation. I just wanted to make that comment.
Okay, Lila?
Just to that effect, maybe that's where we would give a name. Because it's really, we don't know it here, but it's bad out there, way out there. And we kind of don't pay attention to that here very much, but I think that, you know, if that's the case and with this stuff here, maybe we need to be name specific. That way we're not including everybody, because it would really offend people, but maybe but I did ask, I did ask if, and we have a descendant of Chief Lil Thunder here, and I asked these guys to ask, you know, Russell and like Fremont and Ben, you know, maybe they can give us some advice, you know, because they would know, yeah. But it is true, I mean, but it's kind of out of control out there, so, but I understand.
Michelle?
I agree with that maybe we should get some sort of guidance, but also at the same time, if you're going to be representing our tribe, then you shouldn't be filing these kind of lawsuits on your own council. So there's like a fine line, and we should look into it, but at the same time, like, there's consequences to everybody's actions, and we all know that. So, I mean, he knew that there were consequences when he decided to file this paperwork. Or maybe he thinks there's none. I don't know.
And maybe it can ask Uncle too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, we have some resolutions from transportation. I believe Evan Steen's gonna present them, right? Okay, we have the first one, I don't know which one you want to start with.
Start with the sweeper.
The sweeper.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay,
Council.
you need to bring on as emergency legislation.
Yes.
And we need a second. Ray, question by Chris. All in favor, emergency legislation?
That's for 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Opposed?
0.
Not voting? The number is 47, Evanstein. 48. Motion to approve 2024 47, Evanstein? 48. I want to go home.
Be quick. Thank you, Council.
Need a second by Ray. Okay.
Thank you, Council. I'd wake up the committee, but the road department needs this done. They're trying to get done this week. So we're moving ahead with it. Motion to bring on resolution number 2024-48 as a.
You already brought it on.
Oh, okay.
It's been on an emergency, and then your motion is to approve it now. So Ray seconded it already.
Okay, I'll start at the fifth whereas. The RST road maintenance program has budgeted monies in each of the 215 funding source and the 732.030 roads department. Roads maintenance funding source for equipment leases, which will be used in a day-to-day operations. Whereas the RST road maintenance program is requesting to use RDO equipment company. The address is 1540 Redwood Avenue, Rapid City, South Dakota, 57702, as a sole source to lease a 2023 Superior Broom, which is DT74J, serial number determined. The monthly lease payment in the amount of $2,733.50, and will begin on a date for 36 months. The Rosebud Tribe Transportation Committee did meet we met on January 25th and February 13th, and did motion to move to the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council for discussion and approval. On this next whereas, where that bill approved it yet.
The transportation committee? Yeah, that's second to the last.
So you
On
just,
the last one.
the Rosebud Sioux Transportation Committee did meet, they did meet, right? They recommended it on as a,
Yeah, on the other one, but I'm talking about the last whereas, whereas.
Put today's date.
Just put today's date.
yeah.
Okay. Whereas the tribal council did meet on February 15th and approved, I don't know if I can- to recommend to allow the RST road maintenance program to lease this 2023 Superior Broom ET74J from RDO Equipment, our company, in the amount of $2,738.33 per month for 36 months. Now therefore be it resolved that the Rosebud the tribal council of the Rosebud Sioux tribe approves the RST road maintenance program to submit a monthly purchase order for 36 months in the amount of $2,733.33 to RDO Equipment Company for the 2023 Superior Broom ET74J. Now therefore be it resolved finally that the tribal chairman or his designee is authorized to sign any and all documents pertaining to this subject.
Okay, is there any discussion? Is Lisa the sweeper? Now, we need a question.
I have some questions.
Go ahead, Sheriff.
Could you explain to us what a super is and what it does?
Super used for the roads, for highways, so mainly taking debris off the road.
Summer or winter?
And actually, this one can be used in the winter time too, because it's got a blade on the front, which removes snow, and also the bristles can move the lighter snow
Okay.
from like pathways and roads, also roads too. So you will utilize it for the winter. He's got some projects coming up this summer that does need the room.
Do you know why he is not gonna go with the selling price and purchase it outright?
His thinking on that is to lease the equipment that is brand new. And with new equipment, there's bugs in it, and they will fix the bugs, whatever happens within these 36 months. And some of the payments are pretty high, and if you bought it outright, you have to just program them to pay for it. With this, they will take care of it themselves.
Okay. And if, is it a lease to purchase?
Yes.
So at the end of the year, we'll own it
He has the option of buying it after the lease.
for the additional 85,000?
Yes.
Kira?
Thank you.
Kira? Oh, just about
Go
said
ahead,
Eric.
Michelle, go ahead.
Just about said Eric.
The quote lease looks like it was expired on 12/29. So do we know if these prices are still the same? Because it says it's subject to change on 12/29/23.
And I just
I think they carried it over, so that's why it has to go through right away.
Yeah.
So,
Because on his letter, he states that too, that,
I got a message on it from budget finance.
so the quote's still good then?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he needed it
That's
to
why
go
he's
through.
gonna move
Okay.
quickly on it.
That's why I was.
Okay, any more discussion? Emily?
Just a quick, like grammar things on the resolution. They shouldn't be sentences, there should be like a colon and and before all of them, so just small little amendment there.
Okay. As amended? Okay, call for the question. What?
Just let the council know that this resolution authorizes the lease, but there's going to be an actual lease that will come. A lot of times when leases, companies want us to lease out and do blah, blah, blah. So that's when there's tonight, Scott, we try to change the language for our. Sometimes these directors get reprimanded before the council passes, but I just want to explain to you that you know the process that it will get done, but there's another lease passed.
question. Okay, you have questions? All in favor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14.
Opposed? Not voting? Motion carried. Jordan?
Just for the record, I opposed it because I feel like we're constantly wasting money on just leasing all the time. I've said that before. I mean, the payments for that amount come out to $96,000. And on this page, it says that we can purchase it. They're even giving us a discount and it would be $85,000.
Same, for the record, same.
Evanstein, you will bring the next one on. The number is 49. Motion for emergency legislation. Evanstein? Okay. Second by Fremont, question by Ray. All in favor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Opposed?
0.
Not voting?
0.
Motion to approve. Motion approved. Need a second. Fremont? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll start with the fifth whereas. This is also a lease too. Whereas the RST road maintenance program has budgeted monies in each of the 215 funding source and the 732.030 roads department. Roads maintenance funding source for equipment leases, which will be used in the day-to-day operations. Whereas the RST road maintenance program is requesting to use RDO Equipment Company, address 1540 Deadwood Avenue, Rapid City, South Dakota 57702, as a sole source to lease a 2024 John Deere 333G skid steer, serial number 1GZ. The monthly lease payment in the amount of $2,691.99 will begin on for 36 months. Whereas the Rosebud Sioux Tribe Transportation Committee did meet on January 25th and February 13th of 2024 and did motion to move to the Rosebud Sioux Tribal Council for discussion and approval. Whereas the Tribal Council did meet on February 15th and approved to recommend to allow the RST road maintenance program to lease this 2024 John Deere 33G skid steer loader from RDO Equipment Company in the amount of $2,691.99 per month for 36 months. Now therefore be it resolved that the Tribal Council of the Rosebud Sioux Tribe approves the RST road maintenance program to submit a monthly purchase order for 36 months in the amount of $2,691.99 to RDO Equipment Company for the 2024 John Deere 323G skid steer loader. Now therefore be it resolved finally that the tribal chairman or his designee is authorized to sign any and all documents pertaining to this subject.
Any discussion? Sure.
Sorry to be Nick, the nerdy person with all the questions, but, so this is just the skid steer by itself and no attachments, or
Yeah, just a skid steer.
do the guys already have all the attachments that they need?
Yes.
Okay, and then, is this skid steer gonna be used to, take care of the sidewalks that we're responsible for?
I imagine that's what they're using for now as it goes, but
Okay.
like here, wherever they're assigned to.
In the Holy Street? Okay, because we did do a few agreements when our roads got repaired with the state, if they did a walking path for our communities, that we would be responsible for the maintenance of the sidewalk.
And that's if they're assigned to that area, I guess. They'll use their equipment for that.
Okay, so if they're not assigned to that area, then the chairman will have to just assess
Testing
it.
of it, they have it.
Okay, or the committee. Okay, sounds good.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Okay, so if you look at the finance quote, the lease, it says that amount to finance $124,468.69. So then you take that $2,691.99 times the 36 payments, that gives you $96,911.64. And then right here it says a purchase option or FMV, that $54,000, is that after? Like if we want to purchase it later? So again, if that's, we're already paying $96,000 and we're gonna add another $54,000. The whole equipment's worth $124,000, we're gonna be paying almost $140,000 at the end of it if we're gonna buy it outright.
The RDO,
The FM or FMV?
yeah, the RDO, while we're leasing it for 36 months, they, like if it breaks down and it costs $50,000, they come down and repair that. So we're not stuck with if it breaks down.
With payment?
Yeah. That's while it's being leased.
We're paying for the repairs.
They're handle all the repairs to it.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just, why does it,
And if you buy it and then if it breaks down, then you're stuck paying whatever it is.
but it says purchase option. $54,000. I get what you're saying. but
That's
I
after
understand
the
that's-
36 months.
So then we're gonna be paying $96,000 and another $54,000.
Yeah, I believe that's how it goes. Hey.
A lot of money, when we could just buy it outright.
Go ahead, Michelle.
Is the reason for leasing because they don't have anybody to maintenance these, or why do they lease? And they don't come with warranty either when you buy them brand new?
I guess I have the warranty, but the lease problem or the lease situation, it is because they're covered. Who they're leasing to will take care of the maintenance on it.
So when they buy them outright, they don't come warranted?
I'd have to ask.
I think that's something we should look into too, because I agree with Jordan, it is a lot of money.
Emily. And then Micah.
I just had a quick question. Do either of you gentlemen know? I heard you say like 50,000. Is that like an average, or do we know what an average yearly amount would be for maintenance costs? Because I attended one meeting one time for transportation, and they were talking about, tires and, some of these equipments when they break down, they're talking $50, $70, or $1,000 or more for repair. So is it likely that we would have that many in 1 year, and that's where, the cost savings comes in? Or I guess
I can't say it's gonna happen, that it's gonna break down, or it's not gonna break down, but it just covers it if it does break down. I think they had this last year, they did break down, and it was quite a bit of money to repair it.
so it's basically paying like $20,000 potentially extra to not have to worry about the maintaining of the.
Yes, and I think that's what this thing.
Do they have enough money in their budget to purchase it outright like that, all this equipment, or is that why they opt for leasing?
That's why they opt for leasing.
Because they don't have the full amount in their budget to buy it outright, so.
Okay, we have Micah and then Chair. Go ahead, Micah.
Just a couple questions. So does the breakdown have to be a certain amount before they come down to repair, or can it be a $5,000 breakdown?
I think it's any breakdown.
Any breakdown?
Yep,
Okay.
that piece, period.
Because the other thing is this is the same company during the storm last year that couldn't come down to maintenance our heavy machinery last year. So we were broke down of 3 or 4 of our big machines. But the other thing too, and we brought this up several times, not just for, roads department, but just the maintenance of these machines. I mean, a few weeks ago, we had a brand new loader in St. Francis helping with those houses that were built for the school that almost ran out of oil. And it had to be another department that had to come to the rescue because those individuals that were running that loader did not know where the dipstick was. And so we brought this up for a couple of years now, the maintenance, working with Loretta, making sure that the individuals that are operating these heavy machinery
are properly trained, before you get into these big machines, there's a whole checklist that you have to go through before you even start it. There's a whole checklist that you have to go through when you get out of it and leave your job for the day. And it's really hard to get our departments to work with Loretta and even the insurance with Cynthia. We're backlogged. We still get emails that there's vehicles, there's machines, there's property that still isn't insured back then. So we want to put our full faith and trust into our departments that they're maintaining, but I think a lot of the breakdowns that we do have with our heavy machinery could be prevented maintenance if we just had the proper training for our employees. That's all I have to say.
Okay, Sheriff?
Thank you, Micah, and thank you for reminding us that they left us high and dry when we really needed them last year. I guess I'd like to, let me back up. So in my opinion, just to share an opinion first, I feel like our transportation department, formerly MAP 21, Federal Highways, it should be like our South Dakota Department of Transportation, and all these departments should be underneath them. But right now, we have 4 transportation departments, basically. We have transportation, transit, motor fuel, sand, and gravel. One's revenue generating, they operate off of full revenue. Then we have, so that's 4 directors that we're paying. I feel like we should reorganize and make some of these directors managers. And that way, when we do have storms and they have to work extra hours, they're not bound to that director salary and that's all they can earn. So I think there's so many things that we need to address when it comes to transportation. But when it comes to this equipment, how many machines are we being leased and how much extra are we paying to ensure that maintenance? And I'd like to see those calculations and get a number, because if we're paying an extra $20,000 for each machine, how many machines do we have? Can that help? If there's no diesel mechanics here, can we pluck someone out of the school and send them and give them a full ride scholarship, have them come back, sign a contract that they have to work for the Rosebud Sioux tribe for a set amount of years, and then use that money to pay them? And those are things that we need to be thinking about as leaders when we're talking about growing our economy. So if the lack of a diesel mechanic is the problem, then we should really keep in the back of our mind that that's something we need to focus on too. And I know that it has nothing to do with the road department specifically, but I just want to plant that seed in everybody's head, because we're constantly coming up with issues where we don't have a person to maintenance it. Well, then let's grow one. Let's train one. Let's build one of our own. Who cares? Who will come out of their house when it's, what's the temperature that these hydraulics freeze? -10? Someone who will come out of their house -15 degrees and come and help one of our OGs or our INAs, because these companies from Rapid City and outlying communities, they don't really care about us. They have to service their own first, and the amount of money that we're generating for them is minuscule compared to the urban area that they're in. So just to kind of think about us going forward in the future, and in those instances, I think we should really make a plan. And if we could task the transportation department to ask those questions, I'll support this because I know that it's needed, but I would like to come forward with a plan, and maybe in a year we can have a full plan going forward to move away from leasing equipment and actually purchasing it. Is that?
Yes, I'll take that back.
Thank you so much.
Lila?
Thank you, Chairman. Just to quickly add on to what Sherry's saying is that I dream of having our own fleet, setting aside an area, getting all our vehicles, marking our vehicles, logging them in, and somebody be in charge of that, and we go there if they need vehicles. That's a big dream of mine that I've always thought, because it's, the tribe doesn't have nothing. We don't. And if we can start building those things, then taking better care of our equipment, it costs a lot of money. Like we're seeing here today, to get this equipment that we need direly. And it takes a special kind of people to know the equipment here. And I know for a fact, nobody, we can go to Pierre or buy something from there.
it doesn't really benefit us in the long run when we're in a big storm, something gives out and then we're stuck, you know? And we don't have a lot of mechanics, you know, diesel mechanics are rare. And it's a good idea to look at that and start seeing, you know, I don't even know who these, I mean, they're hard to find. And there's certain things you have to do for this equipment. So, you know, I really look at it and how we take care of our stuff here. And is there sharing allowed, or, you know, I don't know all that, but I can see that something for transportation to look at and bring a plan, or, you know, figure something out with that. So, you know, we do better. That's all I'm saying, is we do better and we grow. So, thank you.
Lisa? Question. All for the question. All in favor?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Opposed?
0.
Not voting?
Opposed.
Two opposed? Okay. All right, is that it for transportation?
That's it. Thanks, Council.
Okay.
Chair.
Council, we let out work at noon, so we'll continue, maybe come back on Tuesday? Recess till Tuesday? Okay. Good time for you, Kathy?
Before we go, when we come back on Tuesday, can we discuss the break-ins at transportation?
Sure, we can do that. Micah?
Maybe, I mean, it's always difficult when we reschedule meetings, but that would be Tuesday's first week.
Oh, it would be, well,
Monday.
Monday, Wednesday, oh, come on now, it's President's Day. So,
Thursday?
can we do it on Wednesday then? I think they want to get their TUC meeting going, so.
Housing thing is going on too.
Housing on Wednesday or Thursday?
On Thursday.
That's Thursday.
No, it's the 21st.
21st and 2nd.
21st and 22nd. Oh, yeah.
Can we just wait till the 23rd?
Just do it on the, after the interview?
We're not going to have any time to do any kind of business because we got the TUC interviews and we got the, yesterday you guys wanted the general managers for, applications for the casino, so I'm going to try to squeeze those all in.
Wednesday.
I'm going to ask you guys on the 23rd if we could start at 8 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
We can do that, 8 a.m. in the morning.
Sherry,
Okay.
that's always later.
23rd.
Here at 8:30 was
What day are you scheduling for?
23rd.
You haven't decided.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay, Wednesday.
Thursday.
Are there usually a lot of people going on travel on Wednesday? I'm just asking.
I'm going.
Where's their travel at?
I'm gonna be in Rapid